dear participants here in this room and very far over web. And to start my welcome address, I just say that it's a great honor and pleasure to greet you in our academy and to congratulate the organizers of this seminar, because the topic is interesting, the topic is hot, and I wish you really good discussion. Our academy is involved in development of science, innovation and technology in this country and even wider. And for this reason, we are really very much interested in situation in science, because we need educated people, we need educated scientists, and of course we hope that this will support development of our academy. Therefore, academy has the deepest interest in development of science education, and of course different other education branches also. And we have to say that we are witnessing different and very important changes in society, in technology, and all these changes affect somehow how do we teach our young generation in school. I am pretty old, and I witnessed a process when word became more connected via internet, and even before, when we witnessed appearance of computers, not only in laboratories and in workplaces, but also in schools. And this development changed quite a lot of education. And I was very happy because I was able to support or to organize this change somehow in Estonian schools, because some 20 years ago or so, we were able to introduce Estonian language teaching software in our educational establishment in schools over Estonia. This was at that time really high class and top software and top teaching tools, because we translated the software from educational packages which were produced by New Media in UK. And later developments revealed that this was really world-class software. We made it in Estonian, and as I can see my old friends from Finland, I can say that we also made this translation of different pieces of this software in Finnish and also in Swedish, but these pieces never reached Finnish and Swedish schools, and our friends from Finland and Sweden said that, okay, this is not very acceptable because this software is not translated by Swedish teachers and Finnish teachers. This demonstrates a little bit how complicated the situation was, but here I would like to say a few words, as I have this microphone over my neck and I have this position here, just a few words about some other aspects. Introducing the software, we accompanied by massive education of teachers. We organized courses in Tartu University, and the number of teachers which attended was in hundreds. And we know that the software was really used in very, very many schools. But then, organizing these school courses, we observed that there are some areas in Estonia, counties, which are very highly interested in this software, and some other counties which are not so interested. At the same time, if we checked the marks of students in chemistry and also in biology and in physics, in these counties we could not see big difference. So the marks were almost similar. I am talking about marks of state exams. So, but then we discovered that the number of students who attended the state exam, let's say in biology, chemistry and physics, was really very, very different in different counties. And probably teachers and headmaster of school told that, okay, you are not good for exam in chemistry and in physics, so better take something else. And this statistics is very solid because this was officially published by our educational system, and we really observed that some counties have very small amount of students, some counties have high amount of students. And these differences were 2 times in biology, some 4 or 5 times in chemistry, and 10 times in physics. So, now the question can be asked, what's the difference in these counties? There can be different things, and I think that the most important thing is atmosphere which is in school. How the school is oriented towards science. And this data and this analysis was published in 2007. I don't think that there is a big difference even today. But in 2007 we were able to publish this regional heterogeneity of interest of students in different fields of science. And we were not publishing some other data we also collected. For example, it was quite clear that these regions where interest in science was high, in these regions the headmasters or directors were mostly or quite often science teachers. And this statistics can be also made quite clearly. In some other regions where the interest for science was not so high, the headmasters were not science teacher of physical education or teacher of drawing or so on. So now you understand my idea that the pie of education has very many layers. And the situation is very, very complex. And I wish you a lot of energy and wiseness to discuss the topics you are entitled to do in this seminar. And once more, best luck and have a good feeling and freedom to go until the end of the reasons which are covering our education system, because we all depend on the outcome of this. Thank you.